And welcome back to Careful Boys, where we talk about a couple things that we think is really careful.
Hey, careful, guys.
Careful! We might get canceled.
Can you edit out what I just didn't say?
Yes.
Yeah,
Break that note, guys.
Make a note.
I was like,
Hey, I
what?
was really careful. Good job.
Can never be too careful, you know?
Write that down wrong.
So what can we talk about then?
We could talk about
How Mike's a murderer.
Mike.
Yeah, let's talk about that,
Murder
dude.
mystery shit is hella popular right now.
Bro, it's the hottest shit ever.
I don't know when it's not ever gonna not be popular though.
It's so fascinating,
Always.
dude.
I told you guys my wife watches this chick who does her own makeup while she's like talking about a murder mystery.
Damn.
And it's kills.
Did you cover the Gabby Petito story yet?
I don't think so.
That's gonna be crazy.
It's too fresh.
Yeah,
You're
dude.
still like figuring out what happened, right? Isn't I thought the details aren't figured out yet.
I think what the new thing on social media with this case is like who figures out the case first. Like that's what the
Who also
rush
came
is.
up with the craziest conspiracy too?
Exactly. Because
And
there's some
where is
stretch.
the guy? That's what I think. they're
Wait,
trying
so
to
he's
find.
missing? Is it?
He's been on the run.
Oh, he's on the run. Oh shit.
He's out in his
That is technically what we think. I don't think it's official.
That's what
Someone,
TikTok
Michael,
says, bro.
what would you do? How would you do it?
If I what?
If you killed someone, like you went on a date with someone,
Okay.
and you came back,
Date.
and then they're like, "How was that date, Michael, at the movie theater?" And you're like, I couldn't find her after.
I feel like you would have to get rid of the body for.
No, what would you do? What would you specifically
What would be the
do?
method of killing?
Oh shit, dude! I feel like that's the part that I like don't feel that comfortable with. So I would definitely hire someone to do it for me.
Nah, dude.
You bitch!
Nobody believes you.
This is what you do, Mike. This is what you do. You're a swimmer, right?
Okay.
Like, oh, let's go for a swim. You're way more skilled in the water than probably this person.
So you use your water polo skills and then you tug them down by the ankle. Then you
Bring them to land, choke them out, and then they pass.
wait. Why do you choke them out on land if they could just?
You're already in the water.
What? You suck at killing people.
Wait, what?
Suck. I'm never bring it.
You go to land and choke them. Why don't you just drown them?
You choke them on land, you bring them down there, you do mouth to mouth in the water like in the movies to make them breathe, and you bring them out and you punch them.
That's also
So
another
you
way to
take
do
them
it.
out in land, you beat them up, and then you choke them out, and then you go, oh, they drowned, and then you push them in the water.
Dude,
And then when they do
Mike is
autopsy
just
report-
studying your weaknesses right now, dude.
You just gave me an idea. So how about you do this?
Okay.
You Airbnb a house on the beach that has a port.
Okay.
Portside house, right? You go and you rent a boat, and then so you don't go with her. So on the boat manifest only shows one person.
Okay.
You bring the boat to that house.
Dude, this guy's
right.
thought about
You bring the boat to the house. You have her get on, and she thinks it's romantic, right? But there's only
The
one
house has a boatway.
That's what I said. There's a
Exactly.
port, and then you have her get on. Then you go scuba diving, and when you're like 50 feet under,
Yep.
take off all the other stuff.
But on the invoice, you're only renting one scuba.
Yes. Yeah, all of that. You gotta cover all your tracks. Hide them neatly in the underneath the rocks, and then now you collect 20 lobsters and you bring them to where she is, and hopefully they eat all the body.
Guess what? Then they eat the body parts, whatever, and then all the shit floats back up to the top. You get fucking dead to rights.
Yeah, the stomach, bro.
And then the sharks come and eat it.
Dude, you gotta clear out the stomach entrails. Cause you ever see like whales when they blow up in the water?
Oh yeah.
Or out of the water.
Yeah, out of the water.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
I'm stabbing them. I'm stabbing them.
Yeah,
through
but you
the
gotta
holes.
clear the entrails, or the gases will bring the
You gotta
body
wait, before
up
you go
to the
underneath.
water.
You chop her up in pieces in the water first.
Okay.
And good thing you're in the Channel Islands where you're like 2
Channel
miles
Islands.
away from the shores.
You go to the Marianas Trench, bud.
That's the deepest one.
It's over,
They can't
dude.
find.
Bury her in the trench, right? So
Only
they can never
Spielberg
find her.
went
Yeah.
down.
What's the hardest part of the of getting rid of a body? Is it like the bones,
Bones are pretty hard.
Probably the bones. That's why
hair and teeth, like dentures?
you gotta get pigs, bro. You get them. You
Wait,
get
do
a bunch
pigs
of
eat
pigs.
bones though?
Yeah.
Pigs eat everything, dude. They'll probably eat a tin can.
Apparently, according to the movie Snatch, you just gotta pull their teeth out, get the pigs starved for like a couple days or so, and you throw the body in there and they eat it
I
all.
couldn't
up.
let a pig starve though. I feel bad.
Steve would eat it before it starved. So
What about the whole acid thing? where
Yeah,
you
like in Breaking Bad.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if you-
It dissolves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it dissolves over a certain amount of time, like that.
That's too much,
Or
bro.
what if you borrow
you do that all at Home Depot apparently.
Yeah.
So.
those underwater
would know,
welding
huh?
kits?
From Breaking Bad.
Then you fucking burn her ass underwater.
Underwater welding?
Underwater like welding kits. Well, the story is Michael.
Gio, if you're watching this,
is
you better
Michael
watch
getting rid
out.
of his girlfriend. Right?
I don't know. I feel like
You could just throw people overboard.
That's true.
The best thing about all this has been watching Mike listen to you talk, and the whole time it's like editor cut to his face while he's looking at Bart, and it's like internal monologue. Bart, oh simple Bart, all I would have to do is make sure that you were working out one night with a spotter, and all of a sudden your spotter has to go outside to take a phone call.
Ooh.
Boom.
That's actually a very good way.
Or maybe I would just call the spotter, and then he would drop the thing onto Bart. And then boom, accident happens.
But you have to make sure he's gonna fail his fucking PR.
I never fail.
Never fail.
Never
bro.
fail.
Michael's killing strategy is puppet master. Yeah, that's what he does.
Michael at Bart's funeral, he has a sweatshirt on. He's literally beating off like this. He's like, accidents happen.
While I'm cutting on my pants.
Just jacking off at Bart's funeral.
Dude, anytime Mike's wearing a hoodie, I'm always suspect of him jacking up.
Well, he's got these two together. I'm always like, nah, I know what you're doing.
It's like, that one looks limp, bro. That one side looks limp. So if Mike asked you to go on like a one-on-one hang, would you guys go?
Hell yeah.
Alright, bye, Joe.
It's when he's
Hey,
gone. It's
goodbye,
when he's
Joe.
gone. If he's the puppet master, it's when he's gone that you need to be
Yeah,
scared.
he's
Too
too
scared to do it in front of you or do it to you.
So I need to be with Michael at all times.
Mike and another friend or something.
That's why he's here today.
I don't know, Bart, Joe, where does this come from?
Have you murdered somebody that
Hey,
we
you don't think he could murder somebody?
I think anybody can murder somebody.
But like Michael specifically, like
I think Michael probably can fucking do mass suicide murder like organization.
like something that I
Like
think about.
he's handing out the punch.
Like- I'm that guy.
scooping it. Oh, here you
Michael
go.
is
Punch.
the most suspicious dude here because it's always the unlikely guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
It's
suspect.
always
bro.
the unlikely one.
Like you know how a couple of years ago I think Mark Zuckerberg came out with that statement where he was like, I'm gonna be vegetarian unless I kill my own food or something like that. So I thought about that before, like could I go out and kill
other
something?
human beings?
No, not kill other human beings, but go out and kill other animals and
Is Zuckerberg actually vegetarian?
I don't know if he actually followed through with it, but like that's what he said or something like that. And
I mean, Joe Rogan does it kind of. He's like, he kills his own food.
oh, he does?
Yeah.
Because he goes hunting and stuff.
Oh shit! And so like I think the only thing that I've ever killed before, I guess I killed
Was Mark Zuckerberg.
And that's why we haven't heard from him in a while.
Yeah, they all say he moved to Kauai or something.
Shucked oysters, which you know. But then the thing that I've done that was like the most freaky for me was when I cut open live uni, like sea urchins, because it's still pretty much moving.
Yeah.
And then you pretty much have to take like a huge knife or some sort to like really bash it to open it up.
My
No.
heart sank. My heart sank for a sec because I thought Live Looney was a YouTuber. You're like, what's Live Looney? I killed that motherfucker. And I'm like, God damn it.
No, first of all, I think we gotta be talking about something that has like fucking eyes. You have to like be able to see into the gateway of its soul, and then it's like you killed it.
Fish have no soul for me. I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'll kill any fish. No sweat.
Yeah.
The uni, was it the yellow parts are moving still?
No, not the yellow parts. The spikes are moving. So like when you buy it, it's live. It's still moving around, and then like it's moving around, and then it's like, well, I was like looking at it and thinking like, oh shit, you know, well, I bought it. I shouldn't just you know throw it in the trash can and not eat it. Obviously, right? It's gonna die regardless.
Yeah, it's fresh uni.
And so I was like, all right, 1, 2, 3, and then I took a knife and then went down and bashed it, and then you split it open in half like that. And
I had a pet hermit crab.
yeah.
And that we got at the beach, and we put it in like a little terrarium, had it for like a couple months, and then we decided to let it go. And my dad's taking it out of the terrarium, and we're like on the cliffs of San Diego or whatever, and he's taking it out, and then it fucking bites his hand, or like clamps his finger, and he goes, "Oh God, fucking damn it!" And he flicks it, and the thing just flicks, and you hear it like against a rock, and like we're all just like, "Oh God." I think Bart's like fucking dead. His name was Bart Simpson.
Really? Oh, cool. Oh my God.
Were you Hey, were you really sad when
Yeah, fuck yeah. We were like, "Oh my God." But my dad's like, "God fucking damn it."
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I was at the Monterey Bay with my mom and her friends on like a trip to San Francisco, and then I got a bucket full of hermit crabs, and I didn't understand like salt water and all that stuff.
Oh no.
So I cleaned the bucket and I poured just regular water in, and when these things die, the bodies just come out of the shell.
What did you do? You soaked it with just like hotel water.
Regular water, yeah.
Because they couldn't breathe. Is probably what happened.
So I didn't know, and then I remember looking at the bucket.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, everyone came out of their shell to play. But then none of them were moving. And I left it there, and then after 2 weeks, it just smelled really bad.
Scarier than anything Michael said. Everyone came out of their shells to play. Well, play.
He's like, did I say Hermit? I meant a school bus of children.
I feel like what's the next step in that story is like your mom took it and sauteed it or something into like your black bean sauce.
That's disgusting,
My mom's vegetarian. Dude.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Oh, my bad.
Green bean sauce.
That's fucking hilarious.
My dad probably would have done that.
Yeah. Because that's what happened to Julia, right? Like she had a pet turtle or something, and then her grandma
made turtle soup.
No way, for real?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's fucked.
That's hardcore, dude.
Speaking of turtles, you remember how I was talking about with Lawrence earlier that we worked at the sushi restaurant called Sakana?
Yeah.
So like right outside that sushi restaurant, I was in La Cañada. There was one of those really nice looking Asian-y style fountain water things that had like a little bit of fish, but mainly they had turtles there. Those like, you know.
Red ear sliders.
Yeah.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
That's the pet one.
But it's the one that you like illegally get from like Chinatown, but they grow up to be like this big.
Red ear sliders.
Yeah.
But people eat those too.
Okay, well,
Like Bart's dad.
So we used to have like, okay, maybe it was Bart's dad who did this, but so we used to have like maybe like 7, 8 of them that would just, you know, at night you would lock up, but the fountain area would just be outside, and then one morning we would come back into work to open up the restaurant, and literally turtles would be out crushed shells and amputated like legs and heads, and they would just be like somebody came and butchered.
Oh, that's fucked.
Somebody did it, or an animal did
So,
it.
no, like
Somebody
it,
just-
like a human being
With
like,
tools.
Yeah, like cut the
God.
fucking arms and legs and like crushed the. Imagine taking a shell and just crushing it, right? And it happened to like 1 or 2 of them, and we were like, dude, this is a sick, weird single incident, right? But then when it happened like 3 or 4 days later again, we're like, somebody's fucking coming to murder turtles. So every night we had to take the turtle up.
Yeah, but there's no cameras. You guys could have tried to catch
Not at the time.
the turtle killer, man.
That's fucking.
You guys to do a stinger
disgusting,
operation.
though,
That's
right?
so fucked up.
Just
Do you think
murder
it would be
without, like-
illegal if you guys waited and when they came and grabbed the turtle, you grabbed him and decapitated his arms and
Crush
legs?
his shell.
Yeah,
It would probably be
In a
illegal.
court of law, it's okay. I think.
What?
What state are we in?
Florida.
People like Michael should be in jail for this kind of shit, dude.
Can't believe he fucking did that. And he's all playing off like, oh my god, that's so terrible.
What's really the worst thing you've ever done?
That is one of the worst, or that is one of the most intense things that I've done. I feel like
I
killing
said
that.
worst.
I can't even tell it on this channel because it's gonna get me arrested.
Remember, this is careful, boys.
Careful.
That's true. Hey, way to be careful, actually.
Way to be careful.
That's fucked up. Because if he was doing that to make turtle soup later, that's fine. But for pleasure,
Fine is also still
that's
strong word.
fucking weird.
You're just mutilating them for
Just mutilating.
I can't even think about that.
No, that's so fucked up.
Because turtles are so cute. Who doesn't like turtles?
Turtles was my first pet.
I feel like it starts there, and this motherfucker's gonna be the guy that does these creepy things and like becomes a serial killer.
That turtle
Like,
was like the
that's like
gateway
the-
murder.
Yeah, that's gateway.
It seems
shit.
like it's some Dexter shit.
You know, actually, hey, again, don't fuck with cats. You gotta watch.
It's gateway shit, dude.
That's how it goes. All serial murderers, they always start somewhere.
Michael, how many teddy bears have you owned where you took out one of the eyeball and you put a camera on the back of that side of the eyeball?
Too many to remember.
And then, like, how many years were you?
Too many places to remember. What a good answer.
That's a great answer.
This guy's good.
Damn, dude.
That makes me feel.
The worst thing is we can't fucking phase the guy.
Yeah.
We could light him up for 2 weeks.
And that's why we know he's the perfect serial murderer, dude. Like Ted Bundy was like that. You can say anything to the guy. He's like, you know, he had a great excuse. He's very charming. Michael's very charming as well.
Michael is.
You are very Ted Bundy.
He's a charming man.
I was gonna say something, but then I decided probably shouldn't say anything.
Just say it.
Say it.
Just
Come
say it.
on.
Come on.
You're not really like Ted Bundy. You're Ted Bundy light.
He's probably like, I'm better than Ted Bundy.
Yeah. Ted Bundy was a fucking idiot.
His internal monologue is like, you guys are scared of crushed turtles. Just fucking wait.
What is this, amateur hour? Fucking dude.
For that one Just Kidding party game, like it was like you basically have like a box. I think you guys all played it, and then you put your hands inside, and then to see like what's in there. One of the items that we were, thinking about, or actually, it wasn't
With
an
your
item.
neighbor's fingers.
No. Or so like I didn't know what items we were gonna pick, and so we had all. So basically, we had all like a lot of them locked down, but there was like 1 or 2 that we could still switch up at the last moment. And so to pick the items, I went to the Chinese grocery store early in the morning.
Oh, you can find all kinds of shit.
You can find a lot of stuff, and one of the things that I saw was like live frogs, right?
Live?
Eat that stuff.
Whoa.
And I was thinking
fucking
like,
bomb.
well, it'd be really fun. Maybe. I mean, they're kind of cute and they're like pets, right? To have
Squishy,
that.
and you're like, oh, what the fuck
Frogs
is that?
feel good though.
What would you do with them after the
I know a
shit?
chimpanzee.
It was like I remember. So we had a prep group, and then I remember texting anyone going like, "Well, does anyone want like a frog as a pet, or are they gonna use it to eat or something?"
I used to have a frog for a pet.
You're texting a bunch of Asian people. Anyone want a pet or lunch?
What did Ant say? I'm curious what Ant said.
And I don't think Ant was in that discussion then, because like that was right when he had come in. But Gio was like, "No, hell no, I don't want to deal with that."
He
shit.
doesn't want to fuck with
But
animals.
at the same time, she also took the rats that we had for Just Kidding Party as well.
Oh, that's why we had them.
Yes.
We had fucking pet rats in our house for like 2 years or some shit.
No way.
Yeah. And this is when we're living in our place in downtown. We had this giant So we had these stupid rats. They're meant to die, right?
They're meant to be fed to a snake.
Yeah, they're these
what they
stupid
are.
Were they
feeder
kind of
rats.
cute though?
They're really cute.
Gio really liked them.
But they're not meant to be pet rats. They're meant to be fed to like snakes and shit.
Damn, that's
She came home with rats. We ended up buying this $300 fucking cage so that the rat has like multiple stories to fucking live and go in. And then these rats, since they're like mass bred, after about like a few months, you start feeling these little tumors form.
Oh.
They're not really genetically like optimized, you know?
That's crazy.
So they end up passing away, but we bought all kinds of toys, and like every day, like after she would open like an Amazon package, she would like cut it in cute shapes. Oh, this would be a house for the rat. And the fucking rat likes to like dig little holes.
He's like, I'm dying of cancer. He's like, thank you for this toy, but I would like some kind of cancer treatment. Would be really nice, I guess.
Y'all should have do something.
Just losing fur.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all should have gave it like rat chemo and shit. You would have had some testicles running around.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad those rats got to have a better life, and they probably would have being fed to like a snake.
Slowly die.
Better than being snake food, maybe.
Yeah, because I feel like as snake food, what you do sometimes is you have to like bash them on the head or something.
Yeah.
'Cause otherwise, they're gonna hurt your snake.
Because they'll scratch and bite.
I heard that Casey was telling me they had to do that, and I was like, this is fucked up.
Yep.
Like he told me he would put them in a bag and then he would spin the bag around and then you would slam it onto the like, kitchen counter or something.
This is a thing?
Because you want to stun them, but at the same time you need to kind of disorient them as well. So
How many times have you done this,
I've
Mike?
done it zero
That's
times.
why you got to make sure that you're like, yeehaw a few times.
Yeah, what's up with the spinning? Like, why can't you just fucking pow?
You put it in a bag, you had to lash the top over, put a couple pellets on the inside so if it shakes around.
I may be messing up the story a little bit, but you know what? It could have been true.
And he was topless with a fucking cowboy hat on.
Fucking Mike, dude. Why do you tell us all these like weird like fun facts about killing stuff? You have all these weird fun facts.
Do you have a sex tape?
A sex tape? No, I do not. I do not have a sex tape, but maybe
I feel like
I'll
I've seen you in a sex tape. Maybe
Oh,
like
have you?
from the neck down at a massage
There's a
parlor.
porn star that looks like Michael.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Oh, it's like a amateur night.
Look him up.
Yeah, can you show me him right now?
It's like an interracial couple one.
Sit here and
I
look
want to be
stars.
inspired by myself. Is what it is.
Go to Pacino's Adventures.
Stepbrother. It's a yeah. Your character is sleepwalking into the room while she's on the phone and then has sex with her. She goes, "Oh my god, my brother's in my freaking vagina."
Vagina, dude.
Dude, Stevie Weeby, what a creep, huh? Fucking Pacino's Adventures.
Is this a real thing?
He was showing us his favorite porns.
Dude, we gotta get him back.
He's the best.
You weren't here, but like Stevie Wee was telling us his like top 3 favorite porno.
And Tuk Tuk Patrol.
Yeah, Tuk Tuk Patrol.
That's right.
Pacino's Adventures, and then something else.
Can't remember.
I think I've seen clips for the Tuk Tuk Patrol. It's not one of my favorites, but I don't know what is
So you're familiar with Tuk Tuk?
Oh, the grandma one. He liked the grandma.
The grandma one.
grandma.
The mature.
Granny cream pies.
They all float around the equator.
Yeah.
I can't be messing with no grandmas.
That was the last like off the record we did, and then we're like, "Yo, dude, we can't talk about whatever we
Now
want."
we're
Be careful, boys.
Wait, that's on off the record?
That wasn't off the record, dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're all watching. I was pulling up the porno over there, straight up.
It was sick.
It was sick.
It was dope. Because you know, it's interesting to see what other people watch. You know?
Yeah.
It's fun.
It's fun to swap porn
It's always
stars.
like
your,
it's also fun to like go back to junior high where like a bunch of dudes are sitting down around one computer watching porno and
and trying to hide your boners.
Yeah, now all I watch is
I was
Pacino's.
just like, I always wondered who are the guys that like the grandma porn, and then I finally found someone.
Yep.
And I was like, oh.
I found one. I need to try to find. I need to find two.
Also, he told us a story that I won't say, but because I'm gonna be careful, boy. But it was pretty great.
I know it. Hey, we all know the story.
Wait,
we know the
did you
story.
tell it on Patreon?
No.
It was off the record for us.
It was definitely off the record.